They should have made the StarCraft world and the Warhammer world instead, dude. It's so insane how good that could have been, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I like the StarCraft universe quite a bit, but like... Warhammer World's been pretty legit, yeah? Maybe I should go check it out. Why is there a stream? I know, don't judge, don't judge. Secret stream on Sunday. StarCraft and Warhammer, contrary to belief, weren't going to be the same franchise? Supposedly not, no. But there is a certain amount of overlap to a point where it does become a little suspicious, you know? But it's okay. What's up, Spiky? Hello. Okay. I did the claws. I gotta do the little feet as well. You know what? I think... So what's funny is in the video that I'm following along with, he doesn't really show the back of the model very much. But I'm pretty sure I was already supposed to fill in... Oh, that purple is gonna be so sick. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna take me a long time too. Anyways. Where are we? Yeah, it doesn't really show the rear of the model. I think I was supposed to paint the knobbly bits over here in the back. That fleshy color. And the same for like the knobbly bits right underneath here. So there's a couple of those that I have neglected doing so far. I used the same color scheme as you. Yeah, I think this is the box art, basically, right? Yeah, the High Fleet Leviathan. StarCraft is very obviously inspired by Alien. Yeah, you may be right. I think I should do the Gollum and Flesh first. Was it called? I think it was Gollum and Flesh, right? That I used for the little... Yeah. Gollum and Flesh for the little nubbly bits. Yep, I will. What about the big fleshy part under the carapace on the back? You mean this little bit? I'm not sure. How many colors did I buy already? Don't judge me, okay? I feel like you're gonna judge me. I have a couple. I have a couple. I have a couple. A few. At this point, though, I seem to have all the important ones. I don't need all of the colors. No, they have an insane amount of colors. So basically what happened, right, is I got one of these things. How am I going to show you this without dropping literally everything? I got one of these things. Which is like, it's like a nail polish rack. It's literally a nail polish rack from Amazon. And I told Lauren that she should shame me if I end up filling it up. And then within about a month, I needed a second one. Because I filled it up. I've been doing it for a couple months at this point, Renova. You've been painting for many years and you don't have that many colors? Really? Do you just mix a lot? Because you can obviously achieve a lot of things by mixing, right? The real bait is that, like, a pot of paint like this is €3. Right? A little pot of paint like this, €3. The contrast paints are bigger. These, I think, are $4.50. So it's one of those things where, like, it's very easy to add one to your shopping basket, is what I'm saying, you know? Where you're like, oh, I'm looking at this video, the guy is using, I don't know, fucking moot green. I also, actually, I also got about a dozen colors from Dialan. Dialan actually sent me a bunch of colors. I'm getting influence hard, dude, yeah. What is this, green? Yeah, this is a green apparently that Dialan, who is a viewer here, really loves. Moot green. I've never heard of it either, but he says it's one of his favorite colors. So he sent me, I think, about a dozen pots. So I didn't buy them all myself, but I did buy most of them myself, yeah. Lowko, I asked if this is your first time painting models. I'm not sure if it's my display being fucked, but I noticed there isn't a primer on your model. Wait, you don't think there's a primer on this model? The model is normally dark gray. Like, just fresh off of the sprue, it's very dark.
That's a funny looking dog.
What's going on,
you
a
got
symbol?
there.
Thank you very much. Casual tier 3 resub. That's a funny looking dog, man. I know. The color of the sprue is much darker. You can see here's a little bit of the sprue. This is the regular color of the sprue. I really like the mini or the model holder so far, Calaris. It is nice, but it's also much easier for streaming, I think. I do tend to do this though, guys. Whenever I get an interest in a certain hobby, I do tend to get pretty obsessive. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. I mean, in a way, me getting obsessed over things has kind of caused me to do what I do for a living now. Like, in a way, I think most of the StarCraft people that I know that have gotten into making content for a living, at some point or another, were extremely obsessed with what they're doing full-time now. But yeah, it is something I've always had. Thank you very much, by the way, Cardigan Season, for the Prime subscription. Do appreciate you, man. Thank you. And I guess for this one in particular, because I can, like, stream it, and it seems to be, like, a very gaming-oriented hobby, you know? There's a lot of people that have similar interests, I guess. Like, a lot of people here in the community, for example, but also on the Discord server. It's been really fun to see what other people are working on and stuff, so it kind of carries that a little bit. Fuck me. You were borderline deluded when I started? I think every creator. Yeah, dude, everybody, like, I think one thing that every content creator I know has in common is that everybody feels like an imposter at some way, or at some point or another. Everybody kind of feels like... You may have, like... You know, I still get this sometimes. There's like 500,000 people subscribed to my YouTube channel, and I still sometimes get a bit of imposter syndrome. Like, you know, it's silly, I know, but it's just kinda, yeah. But I think every content creator at some point did feel like a bit of a con artist, yeah. There's a small joint in the middle of the tail, between the body of the tail? Oh. That little section right over there, I guess, huh? Yeah. I'm not sure what to do with the tail. I guess that explains it. I will do a little bit of dry brushing on this later. Oh my god, I have to go in between the tail here. To touch. Ooh, right over there. Okay. Okay. I had to tickle him right there, man. Absolutely, yeah. Okay. Little second knobbly bit. What camera were you using, by the way, Kalaris? Do you have like a dedicated overhead cam setup? Okay, yeah, okay. Is that the same you use for broadcast usually? From home? I guess so, right? You just move it? You bought a ridiculous tripod? Oh, okay, hell yeah. It's kind of sick though. Yeah. You can very easily adjust it. I used to have a tripod, but I didn't really like it so much because it took up so much space. Which I know is like a real weird issue to have, but... yeah. What's going on, old dog Creighton? You're watching Lowko live and it's not StarCraft? I know, dude. You just got Twitch a few days ago, and now who do I see? My favorite StarCraft commentator? Yo, nice. I'm engaging with your favorite tabletop game? Hell yeah. What's up, Creighton? Welcome. Thank you for watching. What's up, Rushy? This feels strange. I know. Lauren's out of town. Although she's coming back home tonight. That makes sense. Yeah. She decided she would rather spend the weekend with friends than with me, dude. Can you believe it? I know. Well, she didn't explicitly say it like that, but it was implied. Kapsalon for dinner? I had a Kapsalon Friday. Very good. Russia got all the important bits of Dutch culture. Yeah, we're going Calaris. Take care. Back on the Ultralisk? Yep. Well, it's basically an Ultralisk. It's technically a Tyranid unit, but if you squint and you imagine an Ultralisk with 2 of its legs amputated, this is where you end up. Screamer-Killer? No, Screamer-Killer. The unit model is called a Screamer-Killer, not a Streamer-Killer. It's more like a roach. It's large, dude. So I painted another one of the little Tyranids. Hold up, I can show you guys. This is I think the first mini that I painted with contrast paint. It is basically the same color scheme I'm going for on this one, but then, you know, in large. But look at the difference, dude. It's so big. Yeah, I'm trying to go for basically the same color scheme. There's a lot of pink. How long would it take to finish such a model? So I'm actually keeping a timer in the background. I'm running a timer right now. I think we're about 7 hours in at this point. The thing is, you can keep fiddling with stuff for a long time, right? This is a StarCraft 2 thing? No. This is a Tyranid. It's a Tyranid Screamer-Killer. But it's basically an Ultralisk. But it's not really, though. They just share a common ancestor, okay? Evolution did them dirty. Ultra's got 4 legs. Tyranid's mostly 2. It's better than an Ultra? Well, that's not very difficult, is it? It's kind of a strange angle here. Okay. Okay. I think I should kind of let this dry for a moment so I can actually dry brush it. Problem is that if I start dry brushing it a bit later, I may accidentally also hit some of the parts that I don't want dry brushed. Ultralisk versus Carnifex? Is this a Carnifex that I'm painting right now? I don't even know what this unit is called, dude. I thought it was called a Screamer-Killer. By the way, how do we feel about the coat on the claws? It's not as black as I would like it to be. I think I'm gonna add an extra coat. Yep. Jeez. Don't drop it twice in one stream, Lowko. That would be... I don't have to do the whole thing again, I guess, but... Okay. Just like an extra coat. To make it more black. Plus, you know what, to come back to what we were talking about earlier, I used to believe, as a content creator, that people would only watch you if you were of a certain skill level, if that makes any sense. So like, for example, I used to think you can only make tutorials or guides or any content related to something if you reached a certain skill level. And I do believe that's true with some stuff. But I've noticed, and maybe this is mostly a streaming thing, rather than like a YouTube thing, but there's a lot of people that also kind of enjoy the process. So I started streaming this really early on, because I'm not really particularly experienced painting stuff, right? But if this is something I do decide to stick with in the long run, and I don't really know, but it would be kind of fun to look back at these early streams at some point, and like, you know, people kind of also join the... You know, join for the adventure, I guess, over time, if that makes any sense. Maybe that sounds a little dramatic, but... I think most viewers kind of enjoy the journey. Whereas I think for a lot of people, to get started making content, they kind of feel like they have to have reached the destination. Whereas for a lot of games in particular, if you want to start streaming, that are actually more fun if you are not experienced with the games at all. Like, for example, there would definitely be people out there, if you want to start streaming these days, who would want to watch somebody play the first Zelda games for the very first time. Like, if you've never played Zelda before, if you've never played the Ocarina of Time, I can bet you there's a lot of people that would love to watch a first-time playthrough of one of their favorite games. And I guess this, much like old school games, like for example, Zelda, or any others that come to mind, I guess, this also kind of has a cult following, you know? Warhammer in general, I mean. It's a very dedicated community of people that have been doing it for many, many years. So I figured, you know what, even though I'm not going to be the best painter in the world, by any stretch of the imagination, there may still be some people that are interested in watching. And so far that seems to be the case, which is kind of cool. I want to see kids these days try and figure out how to use it. Wait, which one? Oh, an OG Nintendo 64 controller? The ones that are designed for people that have 3 hands? Yeah, I don't know why they decided to make those controllers for people that have 3 hands. Because the vast majority of people that I know have 2. I only have 2 hands, personally. Some people have only 1. Some people have none. I know, some people don't have hands, Chad. How would they use a Nintendo 64 controller? I have no idea. They'd probably make it work somehow. Remember that Diamond League Protoss player? I don't remember what his name was anymore, but he used to stream a ton. Maybe he still does. This guy was fucking Diamond League and he was paralyzed from the neck down. Like, that's insane. Now, he did play Protoss. No, Lowko. He did play Protoss though. But like, he played macro games, controlling his keyboard with it, like his mouse or with his mouth, and he had a touchpad on his chin to control the mouse cursor, and he had like a stick in his mouth that he could like touch keys with and shit. He was actually like pretty darn fast. It's actually insane, dude. That's honestly some of the most inspiring shit you can see on Twitch. Some people really overcome just... some pretty crazy stuff. I think his name was like No Hands Man on Twitch. Something like that. So crazy. How did I get to that subject? I don't remember how I got there. Anyways, doesn't matter. Okay, I think that'll make the claws a lot darker. Oh yeah, we were talking about Nintendo 64 controllers. That's a reasonable thing. That's a reasonable step to make. Yeah, exactly, Flamingo. Okay, gotta do a little bit of dry brushing on... I'm hoping it's all... Is this dry? Is the little nubbly bit dry? Looks like it. Not 100% though. Pretty chill stream. Yep. Ooh. My brush split. Almost accidentally messed up the flesh. Okay. Is this Protoss gameplay? No, not quite. The only thing about this stream, guys, is that since I use my phone for the camera, I cannot actually see if anybody is texting me at all. Which could be a perk. Or, you know, a positive. Wait, a perk or a positive? Have two phones, Lowko? No. Yeah, exactly. And before low GF catches it. Yeah, exactly. And before she's waiting at... Yeah, that would be bad. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use a blow dryer. If I have it over here. I actually don't know where I put it. No, I'm gonna let it dry a little bit more. I think I can probably avoid it later. Okay. We gotta do the little, little claw bits. I changed the stream, by the way, to 30 FPS, so hopefully it looks a little better overall, because that means there's more bitrate for each frame. I don't know if it makes any real difference, but... Didn't I turn that off? Anyways. Okay. Yeah, we have little spikes on our calves. I don't know how useful that is if you ever want to take, I don't know, any mode outside of combat. Like, say you're a Tyranid unit and you just want to have a nice chill evening. Because having these calf spikes does seem a little bit annoying from time to time anyways. Could help with bouldering. Yeah, I think I'd be really good at climbing, for sure. Am I fucking painting air? Like, what? Why did nothing? I think I was just away. The angle here is so tricky for me to see. Yeah, painting air is suboptimal. There we go. I think that's good. There's a little, there's a little, I don't know if you guys can see that. A little fuzzy bit at the end of this one. How am I gonna get rid of that? It seems to be attached to... I have a knife here. This seems like a great plan. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, it worked! Shit, dude. Sharp knife did the trick. We did it. We did it, Black Sausony. No reason to panic. No, this is not the original base. There's a cheeky marine cut up on the base of it. That marine is not having a good time. don't know if you can see him. He's right here. Working on a Sunday? I know, Dylan. I know. I blame you. If Laurent asks why I'm working, I will blame you, okay? If you have a very angry girlfriend suddenly appear at your home, you know what's up. We need the streamer union, yeah. I really did turn that off, guys. I don't know why that little thumbs up thing keeps happening. Okay. Gotta do all of the little spiky bits. Fair enough, she can contact me at my business email. She will just get back to you, you can get back to her in a couple days' time. I have to tickle this guy between his legs a lot. It's a strange angle, but it works. Okay. Things have progressed fast, man. I'm just doing a second layer already because it's not dark enough. But only on the front. I don't mind it so much on the sides. Okay. There we go. I think that's the calf spikes pretty much done. Now we gotta do the same thing as well for the feet. Problem is with the feet, there is some dirt on it. Like some little base bits. I guess I will have to cover these in paint for now and then we'll fix it later. Dirty feet, man. Yeah. Free feet on stream today, man. Or they're more like hoofs, I guess. They're not really feet. Hoof stream? Confirmed? Hype. I smudged it a little bit. I'll try and straighten it out, and maybe I can not hate it, but I may redo that section later. There's hands on stream too? Absolutely, man. Hands, hooves. These are acquired tastes, chat, but It's not bad, eh? Very sophisticated chat today. Get a Screamer baby today? Oh, you already have a Screamer baby? Have you considered a Hunter Screamer? Or a Screamer-Killer, rather? All babies are Screamer-Killers. I guess so. They kill a lot of things when you think about it. Social lives. Sleep. Bank accounts. Time. Yeah. Ooh, very nice bow. Don't waste them all in one place. I smudged this one a little bit too. I think I may go over this again a little bit later. Although I may do it with like a layer color or something when we go highlighting some of these parts. Maybe I won't, I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm just stepping into a Ripper Swarm. She can be a little Screamer-Killer. Aww. I don't know what's cuter, a baby Zergling or a baby Screamer-Killer. Probably a Zergling, let's be real. Why not both? That's true. Look at why you're live. I'm gonna tell mom. No! Don't tell my mom, okay? I don't stream on Sundays, chat. Didn't I put in my title of the stream that this is a secret stream? You weren't supposed to tell mom. Also, why do you have my mom's number? Never mind, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Snitches get stitches? I know, I know, I know. Okay. Getting the inside of this hoof is gonna be really tricky, man. My plan is to try and not fuck it up. It's a good plan. In theory, should work well. I gotta go in between over here again. Oh my god, my fucking painting handle moved. Okay. Don't even know if this is visible on stream at all. Is it visible on stream? Barely. It's okay. You guys won't get to see me fuck up too much. I can barely see it in real life, so if you guys can't see it, welcome to the club. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Need a little bit more in there. Let's finish off this section first. There we go. I haven't read into the Warhammer franchise all that much. Your main experience has been to Wizards and Warriors. It's a fantasy channel? I'm not familiar with them. Horus Heresy is pretty damn fun, though. Horus is a kind of a nice guy so far. But considering the series is called Horus Heresy, I don't think he will be all that nice moving forward. But up to this point, he's pretty chill. Absolutely heavenly vibes. I am basically Picasso. I didn't get to the part yet where he does the heresying. No. There's very little heresying up to this point. Dude, I can't fucking see. Oh, I can see it from this side. Now I just have to paint at a very strange angle. What if there's no Horus, or no heresying at all? It's just called the Horus Heresy, but there's no heresying. Okay. Oh my god, these hoofs are very tricky. I just can't see the right angle. I can't see what I'm doing. I've actually fucked up a little bit. Okay. Minor little fuck up. Right over there. I'm thinking about just painting it all black. I think I'm gonna paint that little section black and cover my mistake. Maybe I won't hate it later. Maybe future Lowko won't know. If future Lowko won't notice, it won't bother him, chat. Future Lowko may forget. Problem is I just can't reach certain areas. Ah! Jeez. That was me, sorry. I turned off my email this time around. I shut down the program, but apparently the notification still comes in. Jabeta, chat. If you thought that was you. Sorry, Mickey. Sorry. Okay. Now we have to do the hoof in the front. Starting from the back, hoof, going to the front, hoof. Gotta make my hoof up. Did you know that part was actually loose while constructing? Really? Yeah, it seems like there's a little bit of a gap over here. How in the world am I gonna paint that sand? I think I covered them for now and then cover them later. I may actually use some of the crackling paints. The technical ones. Yeah, I think that's the plan. I'll just cover it. The plague claws look menacing. Yeah, they're supposed to be. My current working theory about the Horus Heresy is that there's no heresy.
Hobby and how difficult it is.
Lopen's just hanging out with the boys so far. Having a grand old time. Or what's his name? Loken. Lopen? Whatever. There's a bunch of history nerds that are following along the space thing. And they're basically just taking notes and writing plays and shit. A little bit of poetry. Fuck, I smudged. A little bit of poetry because they're nerds. I don't think there's gonna be a heresy, dude. Pretty sure there won't be. The Space Bards? Delopen? No, that's from the Stormlight Archive, eh? They will start a rap battle? The Remembrances? The Remembrancers? Whatever they're called? There's gonna be a Remembrance rap battle? Maybe that's the heresy section. Well, I finished the first book of the Horus Heresy, and there was no heresy. So I think the Horus Heresy was all a lie. But I do have a feeling that at some point Horus is gonna make some heresy. So I've been thinking about it a lot. I don't know what actually happens. But I think Horus at some point... Don't spoil it for me, please. I think Horus at some point decides that he is the Giga Chad. Rather than his dad. Because that's the only heresy that would really be an issue. That's the only thing that makes sense.